This week on Fact Route: South Africa, the United Kingdom, and Japan. 3 countries, 3 unique stories. South Africa, often called the Rainbow Nation, is a land defined by its staggering diversity. This is not just a poetic nickname, it is a lived reality. The country officially recognizes 11 different languages, a chorus of voices: Zulu, Xhosa, Afrikaans, English. This linguistic tapestry is a direct reflection of its people. Cultures from across Africa and around the world have converged here, creating a rich and dynamic society. Pulsating Kwaito rhythms from a taxi in Johannesburg. Close up, the DJ and music stickers. A complex, spicy Cape Malay curry served in a quiet corner of Cape Town. The nation's festivals. Art, daily interactions, a constant celebration of this human mosaic. The physical landscape is as varied and dramatic as its population. It is a country of immense scale, a continent in miniature. Lush subtropical forests of the East Coast, wetlands and mangroves, the vast arid plains of the Karoo stretching to the horizon, the long, wild coastline meeting the Atlantic Ocean, the coastline meeting the Indian Ocean, rugged coastal cliffs, pristine sandy beaches. This diverse environment supports an astonishing array of wildlife: lions, elephants, rhinos. This diversity of people and place gives South Africa an unmistakable energy, a sense of vibrant life and constant motion. It is a country where you can feel the pulse of many different histories all at once. Colonial architecture in Cape Town, traditional circular homesteads in rural KwaZulu-Natal, bustling street markets with handcrafted goods, gleaming modern shopping malls, ancient traditions beside contemporary life, a nation ancient and new, communities wrestling with complex identity while forging a path forward. Yet this diversity has also been a source of profound struggle. The resilience of its people, who have navigated this difficult past to build a new democratic future, is perhaps the most remarkable feature of all. Beyond its cultural and natural wealth, South Africa possesses an incredible abundance of mineral resources buried deep within its ancient geology. The country's economic history is a story written in gold, in diamonds. For over a century, South Africa led the world in gold production. The Witwatersrand Basin near Johannesburg once held the largest gold deposits ever discovered. This immense wealth fueled the growth of cities, built fortunes, and shaped the nation's economic trajectory. The pursuit drew people from all over the world, creating a boom that transformed landscape and society. The diamond rush was no less significant. This led to the Big Hole, a colossal hand-dug mine that stands as a stark monument. South Africa's mines have produced some of the largest and most famous diamonds in history. Natural resources, gold, diamonds, platinum, have been the backbone of the economy, providing jobs and driving trade. But this wealth is also a story of great inequality and conflict. Control and exploitation of these resources shaped past power dynamics. The mining industry relied on cheap labor that exacerbated racial and economic divisions. The wealth did not flow evenly to those who toiled to unearth it. That legacy remains a major challenge, ensuring the bounty benefits all and builds a more equitable society. Today, the economy has diversified into finance, services, manufacturing, yet mining remains critical. South Africa continues as a global powerhouse in many minerals. Now the conversation focuses on sustainable mining practices, on ensuring the safety and fair compensation of workers, and on using mineral wealth to fight poverty and unemployment. Long before Europeans arrived, the land was home to diverse indigenous peoples: San, Khoikhoi, Bantu, speaking kingdoms, Zulu, Xhosa. European traders and settlers arrived, Dutch in the 17th century, later the British, changing the region forever. Trade gave way to conflict over land, resources, and sovereignty, starting centuries of strife. The 20th century brought apartheid, a legal system of racial separation. It dictated where people could live, what jobs they could hold, whom they could marry, what education they could receive. It denied the black majority basic rights, political voice, and citizenship, concentrating power and wealth with the white minority. It was an era of oppression, injustice, and state violence. The fight was long and arduous, waged by countless brave people at home and abroad. Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, Oliver Tambo, symbols of resistance. Many activists were imprisoned, many exiled, others lost their lives. The struggle spanned protests, strikes, and armed resistance, backed by a global movement. Mandela's release in 1990 led to negotiations and the country's first democratic elections in 1994, when all citizens could vote. A moment of hope and reconciliation. Today, South Africa is a young, vibrant democracy, still facing inequality and division, yet a beacon of transformation. The United Kingdom, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland is a place where history breathes from every stone. Its relatively small geographic footprint on the world map is profoundly deceptive. These small islands have cast a remarkably long shadow across the globe. For centuries, the British Empire was the largest in history, a vast network of dominions, colonies, and protectorates that stretched to every continent. This imperial past has left an indelible and complex legacy. On one hand, it spread the English language, which remains a dominant force in global communication, business, and diplomacy. On the other, it created intricate and often painful histories of colonization that continue to be debated and re-examined today. A central and enduring symbol of the nation's identity is the monarchy. The line of kings and queens stretches back over 1,000 years, a continuous thread through civil wars, upheavals, and transformations. While the monarch's political power is now largely ceremonial, the royal family remains a potent and highly visible institution. Beyond royalty, the UK's influence has been immense in law and governance. The Westminster system has been adopted and adapted by countless countries. Concepts of common law, individual rights, and legal precedent have had a foundational impact worldwide. In the arts and sciences, its impact is profound. Shakespeare, Newton, the Beatles, Tim Berners-Lee. Despite its storied past, life in the modern UK is not without challenges. Furthermore, recent political shifts, most notably Brexit, have introduced new complexities to trade, travel, and international relations. Surprise fact, the UK codified many global sports, including soccer, rugby, and cricket. Japan is a nation of mesmerizing contrasts, where ancient tradition meets hyper-modern technology, a unique and fascinating harmony. A journey through Japan is a journey through time itself. Kyoto, serene Zen gardens. Kyoto, a traditional tea ceremony. Kyoto, ancient wooden temples and shrines. Timeless arts, calligraphy, shodo. Timeless arts, wearing a kimono. These are living traditions, practiced daily. Japan also stands at the absolute forefront of the future. The Shinkansen bullet train, speed and punctuality. Shinkansen with Mount Fuji. Robotics, advanced industrial automatons. Robotics, humanoid robots for companionship and care. Innovation, electronics. Innovation, automotive engineering. Innovation, high-tech design. They build the cars we drive. They build the tiny components powering our devices. Innovation complements tradition, not contradicts it. The blend of old and new defines Japanese culture. Akihabara, neon-lit electronics and anime culture. A short train ride away, a quiet neighborhood shrine. Respect and discipline are visibly practiced in countless small, everyday acts, creating an orderly and harmonious social environment. The landscape is dramatic and beautiful, with Mount Fuji a sacred national symbol. Facing an aging population and work pressures, Japan pursues forward-thinking solutions while honoring core values. 3 countries, 3 different paths. South Africa shows the power of people and land. The United Kingdom shows long history and wide influence. Japan shows how the old and the new can live together. Which country should we explore next? Subscribe to FactRoute for weekly world facts.